And even though I was civil toward him the entire time, and then he just made these attacks like, you don't even evaluate yourself and XYZ. And
you caught so many bodies with your mouth that you could be called an undertaker. I mean, just hurt no boy. That's why you sorry. That's why you can't put it down in the bedroom. That's why I'm messing with your cousin. That's why you did, like, you.
Feet all in the camera. Don't make any sense.
I think you're roar some.
What does that mean?
Who says roar? What likes to say roar?
Daddy sound like that. Roar!
Yes, might get 3 pounds of this shrimp right here, steamed in Cajun, please. Yes.
And that's the way I approach things now because of my mama. So no matter what the assumptions people have of me today, based on whatever titles I put up on my videos, which is my rights, okay, I approach Valentine's Day and love differently as it relates to that day. And I'm very proud of it. What does love have to do with Valentine's Day? So you're hearing me say that and you're thinking already, I know this lady has an extreme negative view of Valentine's Day. I'm not sure if that's what you're thinking or not hearing me say that, but I will say this, and it might surprise you a little bit, but a few weeks ago, more so recently, I had to block a commenter off my page for basically attacking me in my own comments when I wasn't even talking about him and I was talking about a whole nother topic. And he must have got triggered somewhere when I responded to him. And even though I was civil toward him the entire time, and then he just made these attacks like, you don't even evaluate yourself and XYZ. And based on these titles on your video, it doesn't look like you have a positive view of marriage or being a wife. And it was very interesting that he was just so confident in that claim he made. And before I blocked him, I had to make a response along the lines of, well, if you actually watch the videos, you would find that there's a twist in the videos versus the titles that you see, because he saw titles like the #1 reason I don't envy married women. If you watch in the first 3 minutes, there's a surprise statement that I make within the first 3 minutes, and you're like, oh, okay, well, maybe it's not what it seems based on the title. And another one about our marriage counselor dumped us, and you know, whatever other titles that people saw, and they may have construed that to be negative. Okay, so he saw those titles and automatically assumed the very worst about me because I triggered him by some commentary I made about something else that was not pertaining to him as far as I knew, right? I don't even know this man, just like this man does not know me. And so in his viewpoint, I have a very negative view of love, and that's absolutely not the case. So going back to this topic of Valentine's Day, I don't look at it as a day that's really based on romantic love. It was my upbringing that helped me to see it a different way, and specifically my mom. And yes, my mom was married to my dad and divorced from him, and so she was a single mother. So she raised us up on basically self-love on Valentine's Day. She will always reward us and just treat us with different nice little things over the years, teddy bears, candy, new outfits, things of that nature. So Valentine's Day, as I grew older and became an adult, I never viewed it as specifically a romance-based holiday, not so heavy like that, like it's basically you know, construed today in society. So even when I met my now ex-husband and Valentine's Day rolled around, it wasn't a huge deal for me. But it is more of a holiday that I look at of, okay, what are other different ways I can show different people love, surprising them and reminding them that they're special. And that's the way I approach things now because of my mama. So no matter what the assumptions people have of me today, based on whatever titles I put up on my videos, which is my rights, okay, I approach Valentine's Day and love differently as it relates to that day. And I'm very proud of it. But I wanted to make this video kind of like a vlog so people could kind of see that process of what I did for this particular week leading up to Valentine's Day, and to see, hey, okay, it is another day where I am single, where I'm not romantically involved with anyone, but not at any time during the day that I look at myself as, in the sense of, oh, wow, I'm single again. What a sad day. Because I know love is more than just romantic love. And there's more to it. So I'm considering over this past week when I had to work with my speech therapy kids, and I surprised them with little gifts, and the kids were either shocked by it or, they were, really excited about it and just wanted to engage with that prize very quickly.
Speakers.
Sprinkles.
Speakers.
Sprinkles.
Speakers.
That's a lot better. Good. I think you're awesome. Oh, look, he said, here's one just for you. Oh, is that yours?
Why you give me that?
Yeah, well, it's Valentine's Day. It's Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Ooh, look, why you put your hand about? Okay. Dinos love celebrating Valentine's Day with boxes of candy and flower bouquets. Ooh, let's see. What's he eating?
Yes.
What's he eating?
Chocolate.
Good. You said chocolate.
Chocolate.
Good. Say chocolate.
Chocolate.
I think you're roarsome.
What
And it
does
says,
that mean?
who says roar? What likes to say roar?
The dinosaur like that. Roar.
Yeah, the dinosaur like to say roar. Okay, say dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Say soar. Use snake sound. Snake sound.
Dinosaur.
Say soar.
Dinosaur.
Say, do this, soar. That's better. That's a lot better. Okay. This one just for you. Look, there's one just for, wait a minute. Look, hold up. Look, I'm going to get you one. Oh, here's your surprise. Oh, here's one just for you. Whoa.
A lollipop.
What's in there?
A lollipop.
Say lollipop. And what's this?
A popper.
Pop. Say pop it.
Pop it.
Heart.
Heart.
What do you have?
Pop.
Say pop it.
Pop it.
Heart.
Heart.
For me, just seeing progress they've made over the course of the week, I don't know. I loved it. I love seeing it. I love seeing the babies thrive. I love, like, this is Generation Alpha. I love seeing this generation thrive, and I'm looking forward to seeing how much more they thrive in the future. Also, I went out and I purchased a gift for my sister and shipped it off to her in the state that she lives in, just in time for Valentine's Day. Raspberry chocolate. Boom. I just received an e-gift card from my sister. It was a surprise. And interestingly enough, it was in the same amount that I sent to her on her gift card. I'll take it. I'm not going to compete. I'm going to receive the money back. I'm like, okay, cool. One thing I wanted to point out was going to, get ready in the morning. I decided to put on the makeup. And typically on just everyday routine, I'm not putting on makeup. I'm working with kids mostly under the age of 6. Half the time when I go see some of these kids in a daycare, I'm sitting on the floor and, playing with these kids. So I'm thinking I'm not going to get all dolled up and I'm just going to be sitting on the floor half the time at some of these places that I drive to go visit with these speech therapy kids. And so this day I felt like, hey, I just want to put up some makeup on today. And while listening to some awesome podcast episodes, I was listening to Ashley Kirkwood from the Ashley Nicole Show, R.C. Blake's, and Jerry Flowers. And I thought this piece of Jerry Flowers' episode we released on Valentine's Day was actually really good.
The lack of my wholeness can create in them brokenness. I told you before, a whole glass can quench your thirst. But that same glass, if broken, can cut you. Am I? Just because you don't put your hands on them does not mean you're not abusive. Okay, you didn't lay your hands on her, but you laid your words on her. And ladies, y'all are not off the hook. There are a lot of brothers who have experienced ample amount of abuse due to your mouth. Ooh, sis, your mouth. You caught so many bodies with your mouth that you could be called an undertaker. I mean, just hurt no boy. That's why you sorry. That's why you can't put it down in the bedroom. That's why I'm messing with your cousin. That's why you did, like, you trying to hurt him, destroy him, because you're hurt too. Do I produce? Oh, this is hidden. Do I produce?
I feel like I'm walking through a rose garden, sipping a cup of tea, like the woman right here on my shirt. I love it, I love it, I love it. Teas with Meaning sells it up until March the 1st, so get it while you can. But I know it smells so good. It smells just like tea and perfume. It's a pretty elegant experience. You can see the tea products at the bottom of the perfume. Right, so after all that was done, I was ready to go flower shopping, go to get the seafood, which I love to get some seafood every few weeks. And I thought this would be a great day to go and get that. You know, get me some catfish fillets, and I would prepare that at home. Get some shrimp and get that steamed right at the store. And, you know, shop around for some flowers. So it was beautiful to see the array of flowers in the store and all the other late shoppers. So I wasn't by myself.
Yes, might get 3 pounds of this shrimp right here, steamed in Cajun, please. Yes, 3 pounds of that, steamed in Cajun. 3 pounds, and steamed in Cajun. And waiting on the shrimp to get steamed, and we'll go and try to find some Valentine flowers. How you doing today? Happy Valentine's. You know, they prepare for this day big time. They smart for doing it.
They do. I had my flower yesterday.
You did yours. Okay, I don't blame you.
Well, my
I don't want one with so much tear on it. I like some of the bud and not the dye so fast. Got the shrimp. Time to go. I was grabbing a drink real quickly in the checkout line, and I realized it matched my shirt. Look at that. Was not intentional, but it happened. And the flowers have some matchy going on as well. This is a very unique card to give to my mom for Valentine's Day. Made by Hallmark. Let's see. Press here. That's neat. Hope she likes it. It's showtime. Day. See? Feet all in the camera. Don't make any sense. I surprised her with the flowers and the box of chocolates with the bear attached and the cute little card. And she asked not to be put on camera for no pictures to be taken because she was in her pajamas, but, you know. So I didn't do that to respect her privacy, but she enjoyed everything. And we watched some movies together and a couple of episodes of one of her favorite shows called Elementary. And I prepared this dinner,
You know, the seafood, we love some seafood. I was raised up on seafood in this household. Even when I go get the seafood steamed, specifically the shrimp, the
Cajun.
you know, it's so good having that Cajun seasoning on there. It's so good to get it, and it's just already hot and ready to eat. And that aroma is filling up the room, filling up the kitchen. You're like, your mouth is watering. So I was excited to dig into that, and you know, she was really excited to dig into that and into the fish that I prepared. And we sat and just watched TV, and just chatted, and you know, I know I got some work done. I had to get a timesheet in for my main job, so I was able to get that done on my tablet as I was watching the movies with my mother. And yeah, this cat here, my mom's cat, who was a rescue the last 2.5 years she's had him. He was a rescue kitten who was supposed to be taken to a shelter. He's still here these 2.5 years. I guess we'll keep him, but you see, he's enjoying himself. He's very comfortable.
So he gets interested in Bashir.
He can fly through 99% of greasy grime in half the time.
Oh my gracious, look at him go!
Yeah, Don power washes him.
He keeps day-to-day life very interesting, that's for certain. I really couldn't help but to be just excited about doing these different things on this week of Valentine's Day. You know, so I don't know, like I contemplate what I've learned about love from my mother over the years, who obviously she shows love year round. And we haven't always had, you know, the most awesome situation between one another over all the years of my life. But for most years, they have been great. And so I'm very grateful for her and the love that she's always shown, including on Valentine's Day. And it's a type of love that I picked up, and something that I love to, you know, I love to be able to go out and just surprise others on this week and for that particular day, and just making sure that, hey, someone feels maybe otherwise they would not have gotten something that day or been shown some type of appreciation or love that day. I want that person to feel that, especially if I know them and, you know, I'm around them and I have some type of connection, some type of relationship with them. I want to make that happen for someone else. And in other words, I just like to treat others the way I want to be treated. So even hypothetically, I didn't receive anything, which I did. Like I said, my sister, she gave me something. My mother, she ended up buying dinner for the next day. You know, and I wasn't looking for anything, but I typically find that when I do give, I always receive. And that's not the reason I do anything, but I believe, you know, honestly, that's how God works. You know, he always wants us to work on behalf of him, and he will give us the desires of our heart. He'll give us more than we ever expected. So I'm really excited about that, to be reminded of that type of love on yet another Valentine's Day, even if I'm single, which again, I've not been out of shade about being single on Valentine's Day. Unfortunately, there are some couples that though they are together on this day, they may not be in the healthiest state within their relationship. And I do pray for those couples, and that's sincere. It's not me saying it and to tell people what they want to hear, but no, that's actually genuine and sincere, especially if they're working through a battle right now, a hard time, a rough patch, and it can be worked out. Absolutely. You are definitely my prayers. As for the other situations where it is just pure toxicity involved, I pray that those two individuals can get to a place where they can separate and they can move forward. And I pray for the healing of both parties in those situations. Absolutely. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I just want love for every person, even if I've in the past have, you know, been in the situations that abuse, assaults, things like that. I mean, I don't have a desire for anyone to suffer and have it bad off themselves. I just want people to show love and to receive love and to feel love. And y'all, if you don't have it in your life right now, please create it. I typically find if I create it for someone else, then that love within me grows. Create it for someone else and don't look for anything in return. I'm telling you, over time, it works out. Just don't overdo it. Don't do it too much. And obviously, you see you doing something for various people over time and they're not appreciating you. Don't keep doing it and keep doing it. Stop it. But just know that what you've done, even if it was just that one time, with something good, and just remember that you're going to be blessed for that. So I hope this has been an interesting video for you, a vlog slash chat for you, and please keep your head up. If you went yet another year on Valentine's Day single, please don't make that the top priority. Your purpose, your God-given purpose, is something that's very important. It's going to give you a lot of joy if it's not already something you're experiencing already. And if you are experiencing it, congratulations, and congrats in advance for those of you who will be experiencing. Keep working at that. Get back into your word for my people of faith, and the Lord is going to show you the way. Lean not into your own understanding, and the Lord will direct your path. But anyway, I'm going to put on the last bit of my, well, not the last bit, some more of my Sovereignty perfume that goes along with the Sovereignty from Teas With Me. I don't know if you ever heard of this young lady. She's a cancer survivor, has her own tea business, but she has this cute combination of tea and perfume, and depending on when you're watching this video, this will expire, this offer, on March 1st. So I'm going to put this on, and oops, my pants are on the floor. I'm going to be done for the night. Whew. It really is tea infused, y'all. It makes me think I'm walking in a rose garden with my cup of tea, like the young lady on my shirt. She's sipping a cup of tea. So I'm going to drink my tea on tomorrow, but I'm going to go to bed with this on tonight. Now, this scent lasts about an hour based on my experience, but it is so good, and I highly recommend it. I hope this has been an enjoyable video for you, and I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Bye-bye. That's all, folks.